Hi guys, my name is Robin, and I'm joined here with Fabian and Saturn. And today we're going to be having a fabulous conversation. This is a conversation I would turn up 100 degrees.
Turn over.
We're going to be having a discussion around why gay men can't seem to stick with one partner. You know? Mm-hmm. And it's a universal norm. I think we're speaking from a Jamaican perspective, yes, but I'm sure that this can be applied internationally to maybe the US, any country, basically.
Country, yes. I don't know if I should say a phenomenon or it's something that is rapidly growing, but I think guys like variety, in my opinion, because for me I like variety, so I cannot be sticking to the same thing every day of the year 365. No, I'm gonna get bored, so I will go out there looking for something new. I mean, if it's chicken, it's chicken. If it's pork, it's pork for some people, but for me, I want chicken, I want pork, I want fish, I want a little bit of everything. Some people just like just the one, but I like variety. It spices my life up.
I would see one person I really like you, but at the same time, I'm gonna talk to one next person, because suppose me like you and you don't have what I want. You understand? So I'll talk to you while at the same time I'm talking to you. So therefore, yes, go ahead.
So Saturn, what you're saying therefore then for you, it's an opportunity.
Yes.
So once an opportunity presents itself, you're gonna go for it.
Exactly. I'm not gonna waste time. Come you. Come you.
You know, she's a real whore.
You can't say that.
You're bringing on Saturn.
So you go into this for the opportunity. Well, for me, I don't know. I'm not the opportunity type of person. I go in it for fun. And I mean, for example, I have these fantasies, and I think they're just crazy, but I just love them. I think that before I die and leave this earth, I must sample a guy from every particular race you can think of.
I want a Frenchman as well.
Japanese, Chinese, European, African. Yes, I want it all. And then I have this thing. I want to go into the profession: a soldier, police, a politician, a pastor, a deacon, a lawyer.
So you go deeper than that.
I just want. I don't variety.
I don't really care what your profession is. I really don't care. Just as long as yeah, you have it.
As long as you have it, you go after it. Well, guys, the reason why I'm not talking is because I can stick with one partner. I think I was kind of built that kind of way. I was engineered specifically to stick with one person. I don't like jumping from one person to another person. I like the idea of being with one in a relationship, committed to each other, and then if things don't work out, I move on to something else.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I just don't feel like I'm that kind of bed hopping type of person. And I like it that way. So that's the reason why I don't feel like I have a lot to add to this conversation. But at the same time, it's bringing me to another point. So before you start talking, Saturn, are humans built to be monogamous? Are we built to stay with one person?
Whichever scientist make you, I'd like to meet that scientist.
Scientists never met me.
Then I will make you. And I don't know how you make and you can have one smarty.
I don't think so.
Me love, I mean, I can have one person that I call, it's a spooky, but then I'm going to tell you, so when you go out there and you see something,
a different story.
The alarm will just run off. You're right, yeah. But I mean, are we built to be monogamous?
Monogamous.
Whatever
it's not monogamous.
Monogamous.
Are we built to stay with one person?
We built to have one man or one smarty? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think we are trained ourselves to adapt. But I mean, are we naturally born that way? I don't think so. I think we can actually adapt and train ourselves to be satisfied and to stick with one's partner.
And I do agree with him, because in order to be...
Agree with who? Me or...
I agree with Fabian, because if you're going to be with one person, it's a choice, number one. And it's like, okay, I like you, you like me, we're going to sit together. If anything happens, we're going to sit down and talk about it. You understand?
So I digress clearly. I think I was wrong to say that I'm built that way. I think it's a choice, it's a decision. Now that I've heard from you guys, it's like you training yourself to be committed to one person, to be with this one person, understanding full well that there are going to be temptations out there. There are going to be people out there.
You let everything out on the table.
You might be with a nice guy, but you're going to see something else that you like outside there. But monogamy and your commitment to this one person dictates that you stay within the confines of that situation.
I mean, we can do the ups and downs of I mean, why persons can't stick to one partner, but one of the other reasons I think is that, I mean, we've never seen it happen. We're in a culture where, I mean, here in Jamaica, for example, where homophobia is something that is by stigma and discrimination is consistent. It's there. And so we have never seen a successful gay relationship per se. It might be there, but it has never been brought to the front where we can scrutinize it and look at it. So what we're accustomed to is just being a relationship for sex. It's not so much a commitment, it's just the sex. So the sex is good. I mean, this guy is awesome, so I'll stick with this person until I get bored or until something else comes up. So we've never seen it, so we don't know it can happen.
I think I agree with you, Fabian. You know, as a gay man, I have seen a lot of, I've been inundated with heterosexual messages. Exactly. I've seen a lot of straight people holding, kissing hands and all that kind of stuff, but I've never seen a gay couple. And I'm not going to say I've never seen, because I've traveled and I've seen people in relationships. But I've never seen couples in Jamaica embracing each other, kissing each other, showing public affection. And I think you have a good point there. We don't see it, so we don't know that it can happen to us. We don't know we don't know how to have a successful relationship for ourselves.
Right.
And so if we can't see it, if we can't visualize it happening, why are we going to be sticking with one person?
That is so true, Robin.
Yeah.
It's not that we can't stick to one partner, but there's this saying, and I think it applies more than to just children. It says children live what they learn, children learn what they live, but I think it's true to adults as well. If we see the thing, oh wow, I'd like to be like that, we will always see it as something that we want to achieve, but we've never seen that. It has never, it doesn't happen publicly, and so we don't know what it is like. And so what we're accustomed to is just this
sex,
meet him, like him, sex him, and we move on.
Yes.
And so because that is what we're accustomed to, that's the lives we live.
So moving from what you just said, Fabian, I think one of the reasons why gay men find it so difficult to stick to one partner is because of the images they consume in online spaces. So for instance, like a Facebook, where there are so many groups, so many gay groups online, and people invited to these groups, and they're fun, of course. They're a nice way of talking about things that affect you. You can talk about relationships.
Yeah, you can express yourself.
Exactly. But in these groups, they post these images of men who look beautiful, like they're gorgeous from the face down to the legs.
Body to die for.
The abs are beautiful. They're black. They're nice. They're just attractive beyond belief.
Right.
And I think over time we have become so cultured to seeing these people that we want this to move over into our real lives. We want these people to be our boyfriends, or we want lookalikes of these individuals. We want them to be here in Jamaica, and those are the people that we are going for.
And we find those to be the perfect guys.
And so because of that, we have this expectation, this unrealistic expectation that will never be filled. You know, we will never find that perfect person, and so we always keep holding out for the next Will Smith, for the next Vin Diesel. You know me, love.
Yeah, Usher.
Usher, go ahead.
Usher. Una name me not una Samantha. But I'm just saying, you're in a relationship with someone who, you know, is you're settling for this one person.
Right.
You're beginning something with this one person. But you are always looking out for this next person, this next beautiful person that fits your ideal. And so you're never constrained to one person.
You know, that's a very powerful thought there, Robin, and I applaud you
I don't know if it is so powerful, can never come out so well.
It's very powerful, because in truth and in fact, that is reality. It is reality. Based on these sites, and I have been on a few myself, and the thing about it's marketing. And it's a marketing strategy that really works. These people, they paint these pictures of these guys that, oh my God, you just look and you just want them. And so you find that you create in your mind this image of who that perfect guy should be. And even though you're with somebody who, I mean, they have like 50% of what you're looking for.
They're still
searching.
What happened to the other 50%?
And you are searching for that person who is never, ever going to be there. You will never find that person.
Exactly.
So and so it's a very powerful thought.
I think we don't understand the impact of Photoshop, because Photoshop does all of that. Photoshop makes them look
glamorous,
more beautiful. They look glamorous. The abs look better. They look more pronounced.
So
the
what
face
happened when you took that off?
Cleaner. You know, I think, and that's what's plaguing us right now. That's just me giving you an example. One of the things that I feel makes it difficult for gay men to stick to one partner. If you guys agree, you can go ahead and say yes. The listeners, of course.
Yes.
But I also find that we like being desired. People just like being desired. People just love being loved, being wanted, being desired, being lusted after. And I just think that's the reason why gay men will just run all over the place. You know, they want other people to want them.
Yes.
But in order to have someone want you like that, or to want it to that degree,
you have
to tell them that you're single.
Yes.
And most people don't
you have to say,
Mr.
Of course, Mr. You better talk to somebody about space there for you. May I talk to you like a smooth on the side? But of course, sweetie, space there for you.
We've not finalized anything. We've not settled yet.
We're talking. We're talking, but
it's nothing serious.
You know you're lined out.
Okay, let me just be an example. For me, right? I will talk to you, but you see, if you don't have what I want, excuse me, your time now.
Your time.
A few weeks ago, we were running through some ideas, and one of the ideas that came up is about this thing where guys like men with big penises.
I do.
And I find that could also be one of the reasons why they will not stick to one partner. They always want to know what is in the pants.
We have to know. We need to know what's working.
Look here, Saturn. Calm down. Look here the pint first. We know you love the big cocky them. We know you love swallow them. But
so with every guy you see, there is this desire, this urge to find out what is in the pants. And so you may not necessarily like the person, but you just want to know what size tool the person is carrying.
Exactly.
You can't talk no, girl.
Yes, exactly. Because for you may look all nice and wonderful, right? And your face look nice, but not nice skin. But you see, if I don't know what you have in the pants, like you can have like a size 4, but for me, so you need a size
20.
Yeah, so
it's about the size.
It's about the size.
So I guess the point was perfectly rendered. Was perfectly rendered.
It's like,
there's just this desire to know what is in the pants.
And I think for Saturn that just rings very true. It fits his persona. He's a size queen. He's very proud of it. If you're not bigger than 9, Saturn, I'm the host girl. Calm
down,
girl.
We know what about size and it's just probably need to change the stuff.
But if you see your remote around water, I'm not stop around water.
No, that's not true.
Wow. Like when you throw salt past snail?
And it,
I saw a remote around water.
You understand? But on a serious note, though, I do think that is one of the reasons why you find men keep wanting to meet guys. And then there's this thought that I have that I think persons go after guys. We could say it's opportunity, but a different guy for a different purpose.
I think that's what you were speaking about earlier in this conversation, Saturn. Opportunity. They want, if this person can provide them with the rent,
yes,
that's good.
One takes him to the party, him looks good, so he can go to the party.
The eye candy.
Just gonna show off their persona, show off their image, their image. So it'll be like, I look good with you, but I'm not gonna look good with you. So therefore,
I'm gonna rock with the one.
Right.
If you look nice, I'll carry up on my arm like prize post.
Yeah.
Maybe if you don't stay with you, stay at the bed and come back and she like, man.
Yeah, you for the bed, you for the movies, and you for the money.
Okay, very good.
So outside of that, Fabian, do you see, because people are going to be making the juxtaposition, they're going to be comparing straight people to gay people. Is it any different in the heterosexual population? That's the big question. Like, we talk about the fact that we can't stay single. Well, not me, you guys. I'm putting you guys in that barrel.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys take that. But we're saying that, gay men find it so difficult to stay with one partner or to be in a relationship. But is it any different for straight folks?
I think that it's a culture. So it's not, while it is true for the gay population, which mind you is not that large here in Jamaica, you find that
big enough.
You find that heterosexuals behave the same way. Funny enough, they do. a woman, just as how a gay guy will have a guy for a different purpose. I've sat with women who will tell me boldly that Fabian, this one pays the rent. This one goes to courts. This one goes to the supermarket. This one sends the kids to school.
A man for every occasion.
And on top of that, they will do anything it takes. I've had women come to me at work. In the restroom.
Come to your girl.
I guess it's
the woman
they
just
come at work and she drew up her dress to take a photo to send to some guy overseas. So, I mean,
a picture of pussy.
Yes.
If she did that, but I tell her, I said, lock it up. Close up.
I took it. And she sent it to the guy and he was
wanting the picture.
I did.
Yeah.
And I saw the response. He wanted to eat what. And by the weekend, she got her money. So if they can do it and survive, I mean, come on.
Why can't we do it?
They survive.
They got try to.
It's only natural for us to want to try it as well.
Of course.
So I think in the end we're just saying there's nothing wrong with not wanting to be in a relationship or to be monogamous. There's nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely.
But at the same time we're real flex and we are strong proponents of safer sex. And so I met, in our conversation before we got here, you were saying that, be careful.
Be careful.
Be very careful when you are out and about doing your little thing.
Use a condom every time.
Water-based lubricants.
Yes. What's our motto here?
Take heed
before you take seed.
You hear that, listeners? Take heed before you go and take the seed.
And what that simply means, listeners, is that before you indulge in any sexual activity, know the facts. Get the facts on HIV, get the facts on safer sex. Because sometimes, the rampant shop and all of that, you don't get the time to really negotiate safer sex. Walk with your condom and insist on your condom use and your water-based lubricant.
Exactly.
Alright, so him very formal.
Very formal.
Sweetie. You're formal, girl.
It is the one night stand.
Take heed before you take seed means before cocky go in a bottom and before bottom open up big and wide like barrel mouth and take the cocky. You must know the information, learn the information before you do all of that. So anyways, guys, I mean this was
awesome.
and entertaining.
It was
really fun for me.
I'm sure you guys enjoyed it.
So as per usual, guys, if you want to join in on the conversation, you can add us on Twitter or follow us on Twitter using the @ followed by Realflex, which is REALFLEXX.
Or you can join us on Facebook at facebook.com/realflexsafesex.
Don't forget that you can join us on our blog as well, which is realflex.wordpress.com. You guys have a great evening.
Have a wonderful afternoon.